Let's shape a batard today. Start off by dusting your banneton with some rice flour. The bread I am shaping is a black sesame, red fife sourdough. The hydration is about 76%, I think. I've allowed it to bulk ferment for about 4.5 hours, 5 hours, and the aliquot dough jar showed a rise of about 60%, and it's nice and jiggly. Okay, so rice flour is done. So next thing, let's flour top of the dough. Lightly flour the top of the dough. I also like to flour the edges in this dish. That way I can release it from this Pyrex dish more easily. What I'm going to use is the bowl scraper to release it from the sides and then onto the countertop for shaping. Okay, next, flour your countertop. I know most of you guys probably know how to do this already, but for people who have not shaped a lot of sourdough, this is just a very simple primer. Some flour you don't want to go too crazy. That might be a little bit too much, in fact. Okay, so I'm just going to use this to release it from the sides. See how jiggly this is? Okay, then we're just going to flip this right out, flat onto the counter. See how nicely released? Excellent. Next, excess flour, just get it underneath there. You don't want the flour to end up, the raw flour to end up on the inside of your dough. You want it on the outside only, just to prevent sticking. So you want to keep your countertop tidy. Flour is underneath. So we're going to fold this inwards onto itself. Then I like to pat gently to get rid of any extra bubbles and get rid of extra flour. Again, get rid of the extra flour. Going to do the other side now. Get under there. Get your hands in there. Flip. Good. So you can see I've tried to wipe off the extra flour so we don't have lines of extra flour inside. Okay. Okay, then we're just going to roll it. Try to put a little bit of tension each time you roll. Roll, 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 roll. So this is very well fermented. Very, very fermented. I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit using the bench scraper. There we go. There's a big bubble. Pop that. And stitch. Okay, so that side is stitched closed. We'll do the same on this side. Tighten that up a little. I don't like really wild crumb on my bread, so I don't like to go crazy and leaving it loose. I like it to have it more even crumb. So last step before putting it in the banneton is putting a little extra rice flour. Really don't like it to stick, and it's easy to remove the rice flour in the end. So a little rice flour on this, and we flip them over and put them in the banneton. Move the banneton closer. So all we're going to do next is flip them over and then put them into the banneton. So flip over, lift them up, and place them gently in the banneton. There we go. So I could cinch him close a little bit here too, which I think I might do because he was a little bit. So we're just going to tighten the surface dough a little bit by doing this. I'm not going to go crazy with it, just to tighten him a little bit. This can give you better oven spring, but if you're not careful and you overdo it, You could also compromise your crumb, make it a little bit too closed. Just want the surface to be just a little tighter there. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back in the plastic. I'm just getting rid of some of these bubbles. I didn't do a good job getting rid of it. I'm going to put it in the plastic and leave it to bench rest another maybe 20 minutes.